So in today's video, I want to talk about how I found an extra $50,000 to $100,000 per month in my business. It was literally sat there, I was ignoring it, and just by changing a few things, changing my focus, we're able to dig that out, and it's played a big part in the growth of our company. I want to talk about it and how you can implement this inside of your business, even if it's at a bit of a smaller scale. Let's get into it. So firstly, real quick, if you're new to my channel here, welcome. My name is Penberthy. I help business owners and entrepreneurs grow their business and get more customers profitably online. If you'd like to learn more about how I can help you, if you enjoy this training once we get through it, there's a link in the description box in the top comment to where you can go ahead and dive into a free online web class I've got that dives deep into this process of going out there, targeting your ideal customers at the right time with the right message, leading them through an automated sales process and generating a customer and a client out the other end. I think you'll enjoy that training. But as the title says, I want to talk about a topic of how I found an extra $50,000 to $100,000 per month in my business. Now, first, I know that sounds super hypey, and I want to kind of bring the tone down a little bit and say, look, this isn't some kind of magic pill for your business. This isn't some kind of push button, success thing. It's not like that. There has been a lot of growth in my business over the past few years and as we've been growing out the company, growing out the team. And one thing that can occur when you're doing that is your attention can get pulled in so many different directions. And you can then fall into this trap of focusing your attention on one or two things and neglecting a lot of other stuff that you've got going on. And that's one thing that I noticed inside of my company. We can, especially as I'm growing the team, right? The team need training. We need to make sure that we're all hitting our targets. Things are moving forward as they should. And me and my executive team, as we're kind of looking down and making sure that we've got a smooth running machine, some things can go amiss. And so this is something that I realized maybe about 18 months, 2 years ago, and it changed everything. Like I said, it can sometimes mean an extra 6 figures per month for my company. So let me just break something down here for you real quick. I'm just going to draw a quick exit. There's 4 main areas of growth in the company. One is going out there and generating cold traffic. Okay, so this is going out there and finding, new visitors, new leads, new prospects, and new customers, cold traffic. Then you've got warm traffic. This is going back out to people who have already come through some of your advertisements. Maybe they've been through some of your sales processes. This is where you're going to be emailing your list. This is where you're going to be initiating retargeting campaigns and remarketing campaigns and all this good stuff. Okay, and actually I should probably put cold ads here. Okay, cold ads here, because down here, then you've got organic traffic. So this is all the content that you're putting out online. So similar to this, it's basically the same thing, but these are your ads. This is where you're going out there with your short-term, ability to go out there and get customers and essentially pay for it. Go on Facebook, go on Google, go on YouTube, and you're essentially running ads to bring people in. Then you've got the organic stuff, which is you putting out content. Like what you're seeing me doing right now, putting out this YouTube video. Why on earth am I taking the time to do this? And if you go and check out the rest of this YouTube channel, or if you're watching this on Facebook, go and have a look at the amount of content we're pumping out. Why am I doing that? It's because it's building my brand. There's a very good chance that you're watching this and you'll end up enjoying some of these videos and you'll think, man, I want to know what training products John has. I want to know what coaching he has, So it's playing the long game. So you've got the organic stuff, and then finally over here, you've got like JVs and affiliates. That type of traffic where you're partnering up with other people. They're essentially bringing the traffic and you're bringing the offer and the sales funnel, and you're kind of partnering up with them. Now, here's where we found this extra kind of $50,000 to $100,000 per month in my business. Okay, it was actually over here. It was the warm traffic, and let me explain how this happens. When you're trying to juggle these things here, when you're trying to set up some joint ventures and some affiliate partners and whatever else, when you get a few good ones coming in, your whole attention can go on that. And I was finding that was happening with my team. It was like we've got a new JV that's going to do a webinar with us, and suddenly everyone's attention in the office just turns towards that funnel, that promotion, that offering. And so everything's looking here, and we were realizing that our organic traffic was getting neglected. If you came to our YouTube channel or our Instagram page or Facebook while some big joint ventures were going on, we wouldn't really be uploading anything. Right, so that was getting neglected. Our cold ads, we kind of like took our eye off the ball. So they were getting less profitable because the attention that should have been going on those were over here. And same with warm traffic. We weren't following up with our email list. We weren't retargeting. We weren't initiating this stuff because everything went here. And then suddenly next month you go, oh crap, we've spent so much time and energy looking at this. We don't have a JV this month. Right, crap, we got to figure out these cold ads again. And then we're pumping money back into the ads, and we're split testing, and we're trying different things, whatever else. And we're generating a crap ton of leads coming through these cold ads, but we weren't doing anything with them. Right? The following up with warm traffic was being neglected. We weren't really emailing the list. We weren't really doing anything, and so on and so forth. These are like the 4 main categories, and you will find this, whether it's at a small scale or a large scale, you will find that it's difficult to juggle these different things at any one time. Now, I'm not going to be getting that, into that in this video. I'm not going to talk about how to necessarily juggle these things, because it is a task and it's something that will take more than this 10-minute video here. But here's the piece I want to talk about. This is what is so worth you spending some time and attention on. Organic traffic, great. They're bringing them into your world. Cold ads, great. JVs and affiliates, great. Like, these 3 things are important for the growth of your business. Having partnerships, having long-term organic growth, having the power of your ads on Facebook and YouTube and Google, being able to just pump people in. But if you neglect this part, if you neglect following up with people who are in your world, you're going to lose out massively. This can work being break even, right? Hopefully you know that. You would be happy to spend $200 in ads to generate a $200 sale, because now you've broken even, you've got free customers, free leads that you can follow up with again. If you're not following up with them, this was all for nothing, right? The long term, this is a lot of work and effort that goes into this thing, but and it's worth it if you're following up with them once they're in your world. Same thing with JVs and affiliates. You can have a good burst of revenue, then everything dies out. So you've got to be following up with people. And this, for me, when I started doing this, it literally meant between $50,000 and $100,000 every single month. Because what we decided to do is every single month we would do some kind of warm promotion. Whether that's a new webinar, whether that is a discount, we tried that recently, discount of our product, or one of them. Whether that is a few joint ventures, but we're doing it to my list, that we're doing something every single month, and every month that particular promotion generates between $50,000 and $100,000. And that's outside of the fact that throughout that calendar month, there are other ways that we're following up with people too. So we're actually doing more than that. But this is big. And we actually had a month, I forget which, it was like about 2 or 3 months ago. We had one of the biggest months in our company. We actually did about $650,000 in committed revenue in a single month, in a 30-day period. That's what my company did. And the reason we were able to do that is because for that month in particular, we had a handle on this entire thing. We had the whole process down, and now we're on a journey to make sure that we're doing that every single month, and then on to $1 million a month. But we can only do that if we're handling these 4 components simultaneously, juggling them and maximizing them along the way. So hope that was helpful for you in some respect. I'm hoping that as a result of you watching this video, you're already identifying parts of your business, your traffic sources, your partners, and you're looking at it going, yeah, that is being neglected. And if it is, you need to make sure that you are taking care of all 4 corners of this and implementing it solidly in your business. So anyway, hopefully that was helpful for you and encouraging. And if it was, do me a favor, hit the like button on this YouTube video, leave me a comment. I love reading through those, and subscribe to the channel. I'm putting out a ton of content, a couple of times a week, just like this, that I think you'll really, really like. So go ahead, subscribe, turn on the bell notification. And also, if you'd like to learn more about this kind of thing, if you want my help implementing this kind of stuff, I do have a free training that is linked here in the description box and the top comment to an online class that will break down a lot of this stuff. How I go about driving traffic, taking them through our automated sales processes, turning them into customers, and then what do we do with them afterwards? Okay, all of that stuff is in that training. Then I talk about a coaching opportunity that I have that you might be interested in at the end of that. So go ahead, check that out. I think you'll like it, and I'll see you in a future video.